Starting this video off with a strange introduction because I was editing the video and thought, do you know what, I have to include my nursing chair. So I think this is an essential because this video is all about the must-haves for babies. This is an essential because it was a lot of money and I was very unsure if I was going to use it a lot, and I can honestly say I use it all the time. I thought I could find a white armchair anywhere, but I couldn't. I definitely paid the premium for the nursing chair, like the official nursing chair, but I fully recommend it because it's perfect. It reclines, this bit comes up, it swivels, it rocks. I use it all the time. If my bedroom was bigger, I would love to have this in my bedroom for in the evening, during the night, sorry, for feeding, because I tend to just feed him in my bed. But with that said, I'm still using it all the time because we have lovely little moments in here. I feed him here during the day and he loves feeding, so it's a way of like really getting him to love his room. So I'll link my nursing chair below because it was a big investment for me, but it's been really, really worth the money. You can see my Hermes blanket on there, which I'll talk about later. And seeing as these are all laid out, I might as well talk to you about these. This is Honore's outfit for the day. It's completely raining and cold. These are Me Love's cashmere sets, and you get the beautiful hat, the faux fur comes off, it has the fee, and for cashmere they're really affordable and I love them. He wears them all the time. He has cream, beige, this grey. Really, really love this brand. Beautiful gift as well. Really nice for winter. And this is a really beautiful black brand from a lady that hand knits like these Cashmere Booties. My friend bought him these when he was a baby, well before he was born actually, he's still a baby, I keep saying that, and I messaged her to see if she would do it in black because I love him in the colour black and navy, and I've never seen anything for black, didn't see any black onesies or cashmere outfits, so I just received this. So if you're ever looking for a bespoke, handmade, knitted blanket, hoodie, sorry, what is that called? A hat and booties, I really recommend this brand. I'll link her below. But she did these specially for me, and I asked her for the black colour because I couldn't find it anywhere else. So they are actually two really amazing brands that I love, and I've mentioned Me Loves later anyway. So yeah, just wanted to talk about this before we get into the video. And now I'll leave you with the actual main video. One last thing before we get into the video, because this is an absolute lifesaver. It does like white noise and bird noises, and it has the mobile that comes over here. He absolutely loves this, and it's the lifesaver because it gives you free hands, it puts them to sleep, it entertains them. I personally don't leave him in there longer than 20 minutes because I'm paranoid about the flat head thing, and he's got a beautiful round head at the moment. But absolute lifesaver if you want to do a bit of housework, just have some, like a coffee time. But I'll link this below because it's quite affordable considering how much use it actually brings us, like the extra time it gives us. So I'll link that one below as well. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So I've got so many things here. To the point, and if you can hear the baby crying, I haven't left him on his own. It's because my mum's here for a couple of hours so I can film and get some other work done, and because we was there all playing together with the music on, he's upset that I'm now gone and the Moana music's gone, so it's really hard for me to film when he's crying because I feel so guilty, and my natural instinct is that I want to be with him. So I even feel like a little bit sad now because I can hear him crying. But I know he's with my mum. He loves my mum. It's just because I've gone. I'll pull it together, Claire. And I've just gone upstairs to see Paris, my husband, for anyone that's new to my channel, and he's booking a swimming pool consultation and asking me what tiles I like. So anyway, I was going to combine this video with stuff for the mummy as well, but there's just far too many things. So let me know if you want to see the video where it's the must-haves for the mummy. So this is going to be anything from the obvious. I really want to put a capsule collection together for really comfy clothes for a mummy, because you know we're in pain from whether it's a cesarean or giving birth. You want to be comfy, but I want you to just feel nice, even if you're around the house, because when I'm an absolute slob, there's days when I'm walking around in a pair of knickers. I'm not joking. and you just don't feel good about yourself. So like today I'm super comfy. I've got my gorgeous jumper on. I absolutely love this jumper. And then some camel joggers on, and I actually feel really nice, and I've just grabbed it. So even if you, I'm not going to get into it, but I'm going to do things like a capsule collection for the mummy, to, you know, even a water glass to stay hydrated. Let me know if you want to see that. Okay, this video is going to start off, I'm trying to get through it because I know I've got so much stuff, but I've left it 2.5 months because I really wanted to just show you the good pieces. I have been really good and prepared and did a lot of research, and I really feel like I haven't wasted my money on that many things, except for a couple of things. So I'm going to tell you things that I bought that you should stay away from, that you really don't need and don't waste your money. I'm going to tell you, start off with the essentials. So a couple of my friends are a couple of months behind me with their babies, and they're asking me what they need, and I'm saying to them, look, for the first 3 months you just need this, 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 this. That's all you need. So I'm going to tell you the basics, but the very good things for those basics, and then even show you other brands. If you want other brands, other to what I'm showing you, what to look out for. Then we're going to get on to the things that I don't necessarily need, but I've loved having. So let's get straight into it. Now, first things are the things that you need. So I'm just going to literally pick up what I see. Some of it I've forgotten to bring, so I'll just use cutaways. Now, the first thing is my sling. So I actually think this is a necessity. I didn't think it would be at first. Especially because of Corona, we're not even going out that much, and I thought that slings were just for like going out, but they're so amazing. This is a FREERIDER sling. I have the grey, the black, the almond, and two pattern ones. You'll see a picture here, cutaway here. These are my favourite slings. We do have the carrier ones, and I do really love the carrier ones as well. But whilst he's so young and his head's flopping, that's the reason why I love these, and I think they're great for the men that are bigger, or even if you are a woman and you're broader or taller, the babies find it harder, or mine does anyway, to like nestle in. So these are a must-have because I love how you can just fold them and put them in your baby bag, whereas the other ones you can't, you literally can't. And if I was travelling, I would bring this one. So I love how easy they are to travel around. But they're great for, so they're great for the man or anyone bigger to nestle into. But even when you're at home, I find myself putting it on when I'm at home if I just need to walk around, not anything strenuous like cleaning or anything like that, but just to like, that I can go around. I've tidied my wardrobe doing it, you know, all random things, and they find it so much comfort because it's warm. They feel and hear the heartbeat. It really relaxes them, and when they're newborn, you trust me, you want anything that's going to make them relax, calm, send them to sleep. Paris loves it. He's always using this, and of course for going out, they're amazing. So I'll leave the link below to that. I also think, which I'm going to talk about, which I'll leave at the end, but I'm going to talk about gifts because I get this asked a lot. My friend's having a baby, my sister's having a baby, what can I get her? I want to get her something good. The sling is really great for a gift. This is the most affordable baby carrier sling that I've come across. It's in the £40 region, so very affordable, and they're great gifts. I'm not so sure people would think to buy one. A lot of people buy them, but a bit later on, like they'll realise a month later, oh actually I'm going to get a sling. So it's not the essential that the mummies always buy. So this is great for a gift because it's affordable, it's really cute, but it's actually practical. So for a present, you want to get someone something that is something that they can use as well. I feel like I should have put this into sections. Okay, I'm just going to pick it up as things go along and try and keep it to the essentials. So we're still in the essentials. Essentials, definitely the essentials, nappy cream. So you all need the nappy cream. Little Butterfly London, it's an English brand. I love this nappy cream. We obviously are trying to use the natural things as much as possible. And the preventer is better than when he gets a nappy rash, and you know we need to get rid of that. But he's got very sensitive skin, and like me, he has hay fever. Like me, he's absolutely my twin in every way. Even looks like me. This is amazing. He loves this one. He never has a rash. He had one at the beginning when we were testing out different ones. This nappy cream is the best. It's organic, says Dreamy Organic. It's literally that. So a really nice natural brand, and for me it works the best. Okay, Kleenex, or whatever you want to call them. Kleenex is actually a brand, but my mum taught us this trick. So we have this by the nappy changing station. Definitely if you have a boy, this is essential, because you all know that they pee when you don't have the willy woo-ha covered, because they get cold or for whatever reason. So you put one of these on the willy woo-ha and then they won't pee. But also if you do have a girl, these are great for when you've cleaned the baby. You can't leave any moisture because it's uncomfortable for them and they get nappy rash. So these are super soft, and we just dab it on the bot. So, and all in the creases of the legs, so it takes away any residue and it decreases the chance of nappy rash. So have this at your baby station. Whilst we're talking about baby stations, I was smart enough to think of a baby station. Everyone's probably watching this like, yeah, Claire, we all did that. So I bought a caddy basket and I filled it with double. So Nappy Cream, I fill it up with nappies, basically everything doubled, and that's my changing station for downstairs. We have a really great, cheap changing baby station. I have one in London and one here. And it's just for downstairs, to have everything in one place, to change him downstairs, because you don't want to keep going up and down, up and down. So get prepared for a little changing station. Oh, can you hear him crying? It's because he's in the room right below me, so it's really loud. I'm not even sure if you can hear him. He's not hysterical. He's just crying. This is the first time I filmed a video with him crying, so I can't bear it. I'm going to have to go and give him a little cuddle. I can't bear it. Sorry, I'll be back in a bit. He's okay now. We had a little snuggle and he's fine. Yeah, sorry about that. But I could have easily just refilmed this again. We're a bit over there. I could have easily refilmed it, but I want to keep things real with you, because I get a lot of comments like, oh, how do you film all this? I couldn't even get out of my pajamas. How are you doing all this? And it is hard, you know. I'm trying to film, I'm trying to work, and it's very challenging, but I wouldn't say that. I don't want to put you off, because it's absolutely the most rewarding, most wonderful thing in the world, but it is challenging. And even with my mum here, I have to be torn into different places, so I wanted to make sure that you just see it how it is. And I've also found another thing to share with you. So what do we go through? Nappy cream, tissue, the one thing I found, temperature, especially during Corona. When we go to the doctors, they're like, okay, he might not like this, and I'm like, no, we do it all the time, he's fine with it. So this just puts your mind at rest. This is a really good one. It goes green or red if he's got a fever. He only had a fever for like 10 minutes one time, and that was after his vaccines, which you know, it's inevitable that will happen. So yeah, get a temperature. It's going to put your mind at rest. Camera to put your mind at rest. We have the Nanit. We absolutely love this Nanit. I link it to the Alexa, and to be honest, I don't leave him in another room when he doesn't nap in another room unless I'm there. But if I'm ever like popping downstairs to put something in the oven, I'll put the Alexa on, and I love the way it shows. The camera's really clear, the sound is really clear. We've had no trouble with it, and we really love that, so recommend that one as well. So they're like the safety things. Now this was sent to me, and this is something I didn't think of, and I actually discovered this weirdly the day before this was sent to me. So anything in bamboo is an absolute must when it comes to your baby. Bamboo nappies, bamboo wipes, bamboo fabric. It's one of the best, most natural, softest fabrics for a baby. I discovered that babies love black and white, and then randomly this was sent to me. So the brand is called Etta Loves, and babies just love black and white, and he is mesmerised by this. We have a bumper that goes round one of his cribs, not his main crib, and he's just memorised. So anything black and white I really recommend for sensory things for your baby, and this is a really lovely brand because it's bamboo. I wash absolutely everything when it comes, and my washing detergent that I use is Nimble. I think it's called Nimble. I'll put up a picture here. Love it. I love the smell. I've even started washing my own things in this detergent, because when I'm cuddling him, he's putting his face on me, so I definitely have all our tops washed with that, so love that detergent. Baby Grows. Now I have some favourites with the brands that I love. These are all the brands that I love. Okay, the main one is, I love Pop My Way. I love lemon on him, and I decided lemon before I even had him because I thought he was going to be dark like Paris, and lemon looks great on darker hair, darker skin tone, but he's actually fair like me, but I still love lemon. I love him in baby. I'm not a huge fan of baby blue, even though I love baby blue for me. I prefer him in black, beige, cream, white. I love all these kind of tones. It's funny because it's whatever suits the baby. So I only really dress him in lemon or the neutral tones. So Pop My Way is my favourite Baby Go brand. The fabric is so beautiful. It's a sustainable fabric, British owned, independent brand. I love the zips. I've read that some people don't like the zips, but they're fine because they have the Pop My Way has a fabric flap over here, so the zip doesn't bother them, and trust me, for changing up and down, I really do love this brand, and it's an absolute must because my friend said to me, should I get feet or no feet? And I said, no, get the one where you have the mittens attached to the baby grow, and not many of them have the feet where you can have them open or close. It's an absolute must because sometimes they're hot and you want the feet to air. Mittens, I will keep that for the end of things not to buy, but I find mittens awful. They just fall off. They're a waste of space. So Pop My Way, and they do little two-piece sets as well. I find two-piece sets really annoying for babies, but I'll talk about that later. Now, a brand that I really am loving for baby grows is Next. I bought these as a panic buy because he'd grown out of all of his baby grows, and this was next day delivery, and I had to wait a couple of more days for the Pop My Way, and he literally had nothing that fit him. So I bought these and I really love them. They don't have the feet open and close like Pop My Way, but it's fine. And they're poppers. I definitely prefer zips, so if you can lean towards the zips, it's definitely a must. But the poppers are fine, but I just find the Next ones really affordable. You get a huge pack. You get loads in a pack and they're really affordable. The cotton is really nice. I definitely did buy some with organic cotton. What are these? This one is just 100% cotton, but always 100% cotton. There's no comparison in the Pop My Way and the Next fabric, but these are still really soft and they wash really well. Not all of the high street ones at these affordable prices wash well, so they wash extremely well, so I really recommend Next Baby Grows. One of my favourite baby grows for him to have are these wool and silk baby grows. I love him in navy and all dark colours. Like, these are two of my favourite colours. So these baby grows are from Me Loves, and they come with a little bonnet as well. I can't recommend these enough. They are so breathable. When it was really, really hot, I actually had him in these. I had him in either the, what they called the bodysuits from Pop My Way with little leggings, or I had him in this because he likes to be snuggly and he wanted something long sleeved, but this is breathable and it's so light, and they're just really beautiful fabrics, and I just absolutely love the little bonnet that it comes with. Me Loves is more of an occasional wear brand, like little twin sets, and really great for gifts. So if you're looking for a gift, which we'll get to afterwards, everything here is perfect for a gift, to be honest, because they're really great things. But if you want like an occasional wear and you want to buy your friend a little cutesy outfit, go check out Me Loves, and they're really affordable prices for what they are. God, I was going to say remind me to talk about the gifting at the end, but you can't. Now, I had to include this. This is not a must-have. No, we'll talk about that at the end for gifts, and I'll leave it on my lap. Talk about gifts as well. Yeah, I got a bit derailed there because that was not a must-have. A great must-have that my sister-in-law bought me, little gubbins. They are bamboo flannels. They are so soft, and she bought me these for breastfeeding. For, I don't know, she used them for something with breastfeeding. I think she soaked them and it was like soothing, but I use these to clean the baby, for wiping the baby. I just find them so useful, and they're a lot gentler than keep using wipes and things like that, and they're reusable, sustainable, very, very soft. I might have stolen one to take my own makeup off, and I've got it in my bathroom, but you can buy these in boxes and you get about 50 in them, and they're really, really useful and handy. Another really handy must-have are muslins. This actually arrived today, so I thought I'd show you the new colours. I love the Aiden and Anise muslins. These are their new prints. So these have got rhinos and zebras, super cute. Like there's a flamingo on there. I just love the sizes of these ones, and I just find them really soft, and if I'm ever picking them up in the basket, I always go for this brand because I just like the way that they feel. Oh, this is a dream blanket. So I have them, I don't have this, I think it's a bit bigger than normal. And I love wrapping them up in this. Like if I'm ever putting them in his day bed downstairs, which we'll talk about later, I'll lay the muslin over him, and he loves being snuggly, and it's not too hot for him. So muslins is definitely a must, and I think all mums know that, but however many you have, buy more, because it's crazy how much you need them. And the one time you don't put that muslin over your shoulder, your baby will vomit all over you. And they also sent me as a gift these bibs, which I'm starting to get the habit of using. I didn't use bibs, and then I'd end up having to change them all the time because of dribble and the possum vomit that they have all the time. And I've learned that bibs are definitely a saviour because you don't have to keep on changing them. This is Oni's favourite blanket. He chose this, not us. So I was buying different blankets for swaddling, because they definitely do sleep better when you swaddle them. And I tried lots of different blankets, and this is just a blanket that he likes. It's the waffle fabric from Baby Maury, and he just loves this blanket. And he also loves cashmere, but with the weather, it depends what your baby likes, but my baby loves cashmere, and he loves this Baby Maury waffle blanket. And the texture and the stretch is the perfect fabric for swaddling, because it can't be too stretchy, it can't be too small, it's perfect, that one. Now, these are all gift ideas and things like that, so we'll leave that till the end. Now, I want to talk to you about the bed that we use. I've got this here to remind me. Now, we use the Happiest Baby Snoo. I'm not obliged to talk about this whatsoever, and I do talk about it a lot because it's incredible. This is just a new swaddle that we have. So, with the Happiest Baby, I was all for it. I've already explained this, that my mum wasn't. She's very traditional, she knows a lot about babies, she's got a lot of experience with nursing and all of this. And even she, after seeing how it works after 24 hours, she thinks it's amazing. Now, the Happiest Baby Snoo, it's pricey compared to other beds. I felt like the beds and Moses baskets for babies is really weak. There's not much on the market, and there's nothing that comes close to the Happiest Baby Snoo. And the reason why I want to share you this snoo is I've had a lot of people, and even my own self, now that it was gifted to me, but this is the honest truth, I bought the snoo myself. We was waiting for it to be delivered, and then I ended up getting gifted one. So I had spent my own money on it. I was prepared to spend that money on it, and yes, because of my job I did get gifted it, but I'm in no contract with them or anything to talk about this or being paid for this or anything. It's just incredible. The main thing you need as a parent is sleep. It enables you to be a better parent. You just need your sleep, of course, and the snoo 100% gives you more sleep. A lot of people have said to me, but what are you going to do when he grows out of it and he's not got that moving motion? Now, the trick that we're using, which has been working really well for us, is from day one, we'd have him in the living room, even in our small flat, because I never wanted him to be in a room away from me. We had a Moses basket, and here we have the Aristotle bed, which I'll talk about later. So he sleeps in that during the day. He did have a Moses basket, a really beautiful one from, is it Blue Almond? Wow, things just fly out of my head. It's this, I think it's Blue Almond, but I'm getting mixed up. The Blue Almond is a baby grow brand, but I think it's Blue Almond on Walton Street. It's crazy because that's the one shop I've been shopping in for years for gifts. He's grown out of that now because he's so big, but we had him in the flat, and he would sleep and nap in a bed that didn't move during the day. So he can sleep in a bed that doesn't move. And my tip is for your day sleeping and day napping to put your baby in a pod or a bed that doesn't move, so he's not reliant on it. But for your long sleep, to get your long stretch, he has been having 4 hours from when he was a baby. He's a baby, but I mean a newborn, you know, like a week old, and it gives you that extra sleep. And when he whinges during the night for whatever reason, the snoo detects that the baby is awake and whinging, and the motion will move faster. For those of you that don't know the Happiest Baby snoo, it moves in the motion like this, and it replicates the womb, the movement of a womb, the sound of the womb, and when the baby cries and wakes up and it's unsettled, the snoo will go faster, the noise will go louder, and it will send the baby back to sleep. So it means that you don't have to keep getting up. So I say all of my friends that have had a baby or having a baby, they have all bought the snoo off of my recommendation, because I'm their friend and they believe me that I'm telling them it's amazing. And you get these swaddles. So for all of you parents that had babies before this Happiest Baby snoo existed, wow, how did you get by without a snoo? So it's a must-have for me. It's probably one of my biggest must-haves, because sleep is the most important thing. Now, the day bed that he has is the Arista stop bed, and we both love this bed, and I swear to you, the first time we put him in this bed, he was laughing and smiling. He loves it. I think it just feels cozy. And when it first arrived, I was like, wow, this is really big. I didn't expect it to be this big, but it's been the biggest blessing, because he's such a big baby that with all of the other beds that he's been in, or the one that is at my mum's, he's literally, his head and feet are touching, whereas this has got a lot more room. We've now taken the pod out of there. We had the pod, but we've taken the Happiest, the Sleepyhead pod. He's not in that anymore because he was too big for it, and he just loves this bed. And the beauty of this bed, again, quite an investment, but you can turn it into a coffee table. How incredible. And it's a beautiful coffee table or an ottoman. So we've chosen to have the grey bed, but then we've chosen the pink ottoman top, so that when he no longer needs this, it's going to go in one of the spare bedrooms as a beautiful pink ottoman at the end of the bed, or wherever you want it. Itchy nose. And then when your next baby comes around, there it is. So you don't have to put it in storage. It can be a beautiful piece of the furniture. So they've really been clever about this. And literally 2-in-1, ottoman, coffee table and baby bed. It's so genius, and I really do love it. I really think it's such a beautiful part of our furniture. He absolutely loves sleeping in there. I cannot recommend it enough. I really do love that bed. Now, these are things that I love, that I'm really enjoying, and I'm really glad I have them, but they're not the essentials like these essentials that I've showed you. Oh, I've got one more essential, and that's our Bugaboo. I love the Bugaboo pram. There are so many prams on the market, and I just love the Bugaboo for everyday practicality. It's so light, it swivels, the wheels are amazing, the brakes are amazing. I love all the little accessories it comes with, and it's our go-to everyday buggy that we use. Sometimes I take him for a walk on our drive, which is gravel, and it's like a bit of a workout pushing him on the gravel, but the Bugaboo does really well on that. And when I'm going up and down all the bumps on our Bugaboo, that is my favourite essential pram. Now, I do have the Silver Cross, and I do actually use it more than what I thought I would. It's not as impractical as I actually thought it would be. He loves that. We took him to the Ritz in this pram, and I do use it more than normal. And I feel like when I did go to that restaurant, obviously with COVID I'm not taking him, but the Ritz felt very safe, and we ended up taking him there. We went there for my birthday for a picture, our anniversary picture. I can tell this video is so long, I can't see how long it's been recording for. And it felt so safe in there. We actually went in the restaurant, and I feel like with the Silver Cross, it was easier to sit in the restaurant with this beautiful pram, you know. So I am loving it. It's not an essential, but I must admit I do love it. Now, this you've already seen. This is not an essential, but I did work with Fendi and Farfetch on this, and I do really love it. I do think it's nice to have one piece like this. I'm not all about the logo branding baby stuff. I'm more into the classic baby grows, like they're babies, let them be babies. I love a good baby grow, and I love, what else do I love? Oh, the traditional English kind of royal look. I love the baby look. But if I was going to have one logo designer piece, it would be this. It's really lovely knitted fabric. And I just wanted one piece that I can share from baby to baby. I went for a really big size so that it fit for the winter. Be careful of this, because I did make one mistake. I bought him something for 6 months that's a summer piece. Obviously he's not going to be wearing a summer piece in 6 months time. I should have bought it for like 1 year for next summer. So be careful whenever you're buying something. Work out how old your baby's going to be, when it's going to be knitwear or summer. I did do that, but when you're tired and you see something you love, just be careful of that. So I'll link that below. It comes with the matching hat, and it was just my one special designer piece for him, and I do really like it. Plus I'll put up a picture here, I've got my knitted dress, and next week I'm going to take a picture of him wearing this and me wearing my matching one. I know it's a bit cringe, but I love it. This is a really beautiful brand, which I'm going to include in the gifting. Let's come back to that. Now, my baby bag, my main one, is this Gucci one, and the reason why this is not an essential is because you don't essentially must have a Gucci baby bag. You know, there are plenty other bags on the market that don't cost this much, but a baby bag is essential. And if you do like your handbags like me, I wanted to have a nice one, so it was just me. I wanted to have a nice one, and this Gucci one is amazing. I see so many mums with this bag, and it is amazing. I've seen the Dior one, and I did really love the Dior one, but it was more expensive. Basically that, it was more expensive, and I feel like this is ever so slightly more practical. So this is a coated canvas, so completely wipeable, and it's just been thought of really well. It's got an adjustable strap, long strap, goes over the pram, goes over you whenever you need to hold the baby. I use all of the compartments. It has one at the back, 2 at the side. I keep nappy bags in one, a bottle. I put a bottle in here if I need one. Right now I have a dummy and small wet wipes. And inside it has the Gucci changing mat. Lots and lots of different compartments. I have 2 nappy creams. That's for when he has got a rash. See, I have that in every single bag. I have loads of them. Nappies, always a change of clothes in there. Oh, that's a bib, but I always have a change of clothes. So in here I've got a hat, 2 hats, breast pads, which I talk about when I do my mummy haul, a muslin, wet wipes, and just a baby grow. So it's just amazing, this Gucci bag. It was an investment, but you can wear it time and time again with each baby. You'll have this for, I mean, I can imagine you have a baby bag for quite a few years, right? Definitely until they're in nappies. But I really love it. It's not, basically I'm showing you it because it's an investment, and I would have been really honest with you if I was like, I did buy it because it was Gucci and I like the look of it, but it's not the most practical. It honestly is so practical. It has everything you need, and I did struggle to find a nice baby bag. Okay, so we've been through essentials. Now I'm going to talk to you about gifts, because these are things that I love that aren't essentials, but glad I have them. They've been really special parts to me having a baby. All the things I'm going to keep forever, basically. You know, when you make sure you keep a few certain things, and these also work out well. Got the dog barking, the ring bell going, the baby crying. That's how it is with life as a mum. So these are all things that I love, but they also team up as really good presents. So all of these things here are really great for presents if you want to buy your whoever a present that they're going to need. So they're great for that. Now, this brand was actually bought for me by one of my friends. She bought me this as a gift, and yeah, amazing gifts. I have little H on there because my friend Victoria knew the name before he was born, and they're hand knitted teddies, rattles, pram, what do you call them, pram, like decorations, mobiles, and they're really lovely, really lovely. He even plays with this every now and again. He'll try to rattle it. And I just think they're really beautiful keepsakes, really beautiful presents. You can put initials, the names, an independent brand, it's an American lady. and it's just a really unique, gorgeous brand, and I really love that. I received it as a gift, and I really love it, so much so that I ordered the Pram mobile with her, and I think she'll give me a discount code, because I know she mentioned that before, so there'll be a discount code for that. Another gift that Honore had, oh, I can't find the other one, it's there somewhere, and I ended up buying it for a gift because I loved it, is he got, one of our friends bought Honore white leather booties, and I loved it. It was such a special gift, so beautiful with all of his little outfits. I'm going to put them in an acrylic box. I love them. They were just the most beautiful gift. So I bought these for my friend's baby shower that I had to get sent to her because I couldn't go to the shower. I got these from Luxury Promise. They came in a beautiful Hermes box. And I thought they were such great gifts that I ended up buying these for Honore as well. And she has these in stock at the moment in pink, but they can get hold of other ones if you like. So just a beautiful, obviously this is a more expensive gift, but I think Hermes Booties, and for Hermes, they're not as crazy prices as what you think. Or an Hermes bib. And they come in a beautiful box, really perfect gifts, or you're like me and you want to buy them for yourself. I've bought them for people, had them bought for me, and also bought them myself, because you want the odd like keepsake thing that's really special and really beautiful. So the beautiful Hermes bits from Luxury Promise. Another thing from item that I got from Luxury Promise is this Hermes blanket. I have a discount code for Luxury Promise. It's Claire Friends 30 and you get £30 off your order, $40, you know, whatever currency. And I love these blankets. I got one for Mother's Day in nude. And they're not just for babies. I have that one on my sofa, on my white sofa. They look great everywhere because they're still quite large. But I just love this for his nursery. It really looks beautiful. I have it over the nursery chair, which I'm going to talk about actually as well. God, we're going to be here all day. I just love it. It's when he's older, I'll have it in his room or in my lounge or, you know, conservatory, wherever, and it's always going to remind me of his blanket. I would definitely have one for my next child if I'm lucky enough to have another one, and then they can keep them when they're older. For me, it's one of the best baby gifts that you can buy yourself or for someone else, depending how generous you want to be. But I got this from Luxury Promise, and she has a couple in the rose pink, which is really hard to get hold of, and I know that she has one blue one, and you can use my discount code for that as well. And if you're watching this from the US, if you buy it from Luxury Promise, you'll get it at a lot cheaper price. This is one of my favourite things for Honore. It's the most beautiful blanket. Whenever I have this blanket, he's as good as gold. It's got a beautiful bow in the corner. It's like a christening blanket. I've taken loads of photos. I'll put up a photo here that we did. And I took it to the Ritz as well. It's just a beautiful blanket. And it's for when I take him out special. I put it in the pram. I've done a couple of photos with him, and this is definitely something that I'm going to keep forever. I just think it's so, so beautiful. I love this brand as well. He had a pair of booties from this brand, and they're really affordable, so definitely check them out. Oh, the towel. That was also from Luxury Promise. Forgot to talk about this. These are a lot more affordable compared to the blankets, and I actually bought this from Luxury Promise for another gift, but I bought it in pink with the towel head, and I think they have one each. I think they have one blue left and one pink left. Again, you can use my discount, and the flannel. So I actually have these on display, and I want to buy myself the pink one for my pink bathroom for me. But yeah, again, you don't need to have a baby to have an Hermes towel, but they look so beautiful in your bathroom. And I've got a couple of pictures with Honore with this, and I just think, again, it's just a lovely thing to have for your baby. Not essential, but they're just things that I really am glad that I have for him. Now, I feel like there's a couple of things that I've forgotten. Let me sit here and have a moment and remember. There was one thing that I forgot, and it's completely gone out of my head. We've spoken about the pram, we've spoken about the things that aren't must-haves, not essentials, but they're still must-haves. Baby grows, bamboo wipes, nappies. I use Pure Born, love this brand. And love their water wipes, because be careful when you buy the water wipes, because they say wet wipes water, blah blah blah, 99% water, and then Paris like, what's the other 1% then? And the other 1% will be like crazy, like acid and things like that. It's mind-blowing. So Pureborn is literally just water and grapefruit. So yeah, love those. I can't show you because I've run out. I've got them on order. And when I have run out, I buy him the pure bamboo ones. I'll leave the link down below. I've only been using them for a week and they're actually really great. I really, really like them. Some of the other nappies leak or they're a bit rough. It's really bugging me what the last thing was. Spoken about the pram. Oh, I'm going to tell you about the things that I've forgotten what I was going to tell you about, but we're too long. I'm going to talk to you about the things that are a waste of money. Now, fancy outfits before 3 months, forget it. If you want to have like a photo shoot outfit, then fine. Your newborn baby, when you take them home from the hospital, it must be something comfy. I saw a picture on Instagram of a newborn baby in jeans and a Gucci jumper and I just thought, oh, poor baby. Put them in something super comfortable, and if you want one fancy outfit for a photo shoot, fine, but you're going to end up wasting your money. You're going to be too tired to dress them up. They don't want to be in these kind of outfits. They want to be in a soft baby grow, snuggling, sleeping, eating, napping. Gosh, this is really long because it's cut out. When you're in a two-piece and you're winding them, all the jumper scrunches up and it's hard to hold them, it's hard to wind them, it's hard to pick them up. It's actually semi-dangerous, I found, because I couldn't grip him, whereas when it's a bodysuit with the legging, it's fine. It doesn't all scrunch up. You can get your grip. Really good for changing. So I would just stay away from any baby two-piece outfits, you know, like an actual top and leggings or trousers. Only buy the leggings if you're going to match it with a bodysuit that poppers up underneath. So that was one thing. I read lots of things and I saw YouTube videos with the pod being a waste of money. I love the pod. We have the Sleepyhead pod. And I love them. They're really great when you want to just rest them on the sofa next to you. They're quite cocoon, so they love, well, my baby loves how like snugly enclosed in it feels. And I also use that inside the bath, the Aristostop bed. So I personally have found them quite useful. I have a friend that co-sleeps with her baby and has the pod in the middle of them, which if you are going to co-sleep, I guess that is the safest way. I don't do that. I'm just saying the different ways to use it. So I personally don't think it's a waste of money. I actually think that's great. So my main thing that's a waste of money are the two-piece outfits, fancy outfits and shoes. Don't bother buying your baby shoes before 3 months. Just put socks in them. My Hermes ones, they're not for 3 months. He's got the most gigantic feet ever, so they're actually not going to last him the age that they are, but his shoes are for like 7 months. So that's why I love them, because when it comes to 7 months he can use them and wear them. He's got a big gap at the front, so they're going to last him. And for a picture or something you can't tell, I'd always say buy them bigger. And the Hermes ones are like super duper soft as well. But other shoes that I've seen for babies, don't bother with them, and don't even bother buying mittens because they go like this and it comes off straight away. I'd put on mittens, I'd lose one and he was covered in scratches from when he took them off. So I recommend the Pop My Way baby grows, where you can take them off and take them off. Another really good baby grow is My Little Pie. Really love this brand. They don't do a zip, but they're really affordable, beautiful fabric, wash well. They have the mittens attached and the feet attached, and just the best prints you've ever seen. Amazing. I'll link them below. So yeah, I think we need to stop there because this is a crazy long video. I would love it if you would subscribe. My next must-have baby video will be about the mums, what to wear, essentials, like the breast pump. I'll tell you now what breast pump I'm using. I'm using the Medela one, which I love. I'm having such a good experience with that. I even put up Insta stories where I can literally pump 150, 160, and everyone asks me what pump I use, and it's the Medela. But I'm going to tell you all breast, and I use the LV for on the go inside the bra. I'll link them below. But let me know if you want to see that video about what mums need and the essentials of mums. I will link everything below in this video with any extra tips that I can tell you. I hope it wasn't too much, but I really just wanted to show you some really good brands for your baby the first 3 months. Please just get nice nappies, the Pure Born or bamboo ones. Get water wipes that are really water, like the Pure Born ones. Lots of nice muslins, lots of nice baby grows, sleeveless and long sleeved. It's pretty much all you need. A nice bed, can't recommend this new enough. It's kind of all you need. The Nappy Cream, you're good to go. Presents, I recommend practical things like the Pop My Way Baby Grows, muslins, even pack of Next Baby Grows. Even a nappy cream, you know, because your friend might not know about this nappy cream, and you always need nappy cream. And the really, really nice baby gifts. Check out Luxury Promise for all their beautiful baby Hermes things. Everything's brand new, by the way. This brand, I think it's Bella and Luca. I think that's what it's called. I always get mixed up with another one. Really affordable, and love these blankets as gifts. Me loves your little fancy outfits and the silk baby grow. I actually got my friend Mrs. Vintage the pink set because it's such a beautiful baby grow, and it's not simple. It's got a little, you know, it's silk. It's really nice. I'm talking too much. I'm gonna go have my lunch and cuddle my baby. I'll link everything below. I think this is an hour long, but I'll see you in the next video. And if you want to check out, no, stop talking, Claire. Bye bye.